everybody! Who has heard of Vial by Perfectly Posh? If you haven't, that's okay. Do you love lip color? I do, and so when Vial came out, I wasn't sure what to expect. I've had a hard time finding a good naturally based lip color that I loved and that felt good. So I wasn't for sure what to expect. I had a brand that I loved because I've only been with Posh, let's see, it's been less than a year, but at the time Vial came out, I had been with Posh for about 5 months, maybe less, let's see. It doesn't matter. It was just a few months, and my favorite brand I had been using, which was just a light lip stain that didn't really last long, they discontinued the line of lip stain that I was using, and you know, once you find the thing that you love, when they discontinue it, if you've ever had that happen, you're going like, no, no. So I kind of was like that, like, no, this is what I've been wearing for years. What am I going to do? It was perfect timing because then Posh came out with Vial. And so Vial is a system where they call this different stages positions. So the first position is the primer, and you're going to put that on and let it dry. The second position or stage, which I feel more comfortable saying, is your lip color, and the third stage would be a topper, which I have a silvery one, or I mean a golden one. Best decked out is what that one's called. So you don't have to put a topper on, so you could just do the first 2 stages, or you could even blend 2. So anyway, when you go and buy it on there, if you buy the Tri-10, it's going to ask you to pick your positions. So anyway, let me show you the Tri-10. So if you buy these individually, they're 18 bucks a piece, or if you buy the Tri-10, it comes with a little mirror in there, and this cute little tin, and it comes with your choice of a primer in 2 colors, or a primer, a color, and a topper. So that's your choice. You don't even have to get a topper. You could get 2 colors and a primer with the tin for 49 bucks, and $18 per color is really not that bad. They have some great colors. I'm going to put it on right now to show you, and then I'll talk to you and give you tips on how to make it last once you've applied it. So first you're going to take your primer, and you want to get off any excess. You really don't want excess on here, which is good. Now you're going to want to make sure your lips are healthy. Okay, so you put that on and you let it dry all the way before you put any color on it. That's part of the key to making it last. So while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to talk to you about keeping your lips healthy. When you're not wearing your Vial, you're going to want to moisturize with something like one of our lip balms, and this lip scrub. Though we have lip scrubs, you're going to exfoliate that dead skin maybe at bedtime. One of my clients, she buys this and she says she uses it in the shower and it's like heaven. The Good For Yuzu lip scrub is totally edible. It's a sugared lip scrub. It's delicious and it smells good, and it's got shea butter, and it leaves your lips fully hydrated and they just feel heavenly. So you're going to want to make sure your lips are healthy. I use those. I've never had chapped lips this winter, which was a first for me. So now I'm going to pick my color that I'm going to put on because my primer has dried. Again, you're going to want to do, this is called Stop Blushing. This is probably the color I wear the most often. It's a very easy, neutral color. I know people who love really bold colors, and I do, but I don't. For every day, I like more neutral. So here we go. You just apply it to the bottom, smear it around, let it coat to the top. I try to touch up anything. You want to blot, even do that to get the, putting this on looking in the camera is so hard because it's not like being in a mirror. I'm smearing it. So normally I do this so super fast in the mirror, but anyway, it's not going to stick here because I didn't put primer down there. So anyway, that's what it is with just the topper on. Now you're going to let that dry if you want to do a top coat or blend it with another. Anytime you do a coat, you always let it dry all the way. Then once you have it on, honestly, this lip color, it's not that red that the camera's showing right now. It's really a really pink. I can't get the lighting with my iPhone. I'm going to have to buy studio lighting for my videos. Get fancy on ya. But it really is a very faint pink blush. Well, it's called Stop Blushing. It's kind of just a blushed color. And my kids are coming in now. Hang on a second. I'm going to have to pause. Okay, I'm back. I had my kids playing outside and they came in, so I had to deal with that and get them situated. They may interrupt me again. We'll see. I can always stop if I need to. So anyway, this is really like a light pink. And some of the other colors I have are, this one's Love the Wine You're With. And then I have Best Year Yet, which I don't know if they sold out of that one. It's like a champagne-ish type color. And then I have this topper called Decked Out. And I'm going to put that on just to show you. So now this one's dry. And then if you take care and do this exactly just so, it's not going to bleed once it's dry. So you see that adds a shimmer. It's glittery. And I'm going to have to stop again because my child's walking in here. I'm back again. Okay, so anyway, we're going to piece all these together. And so I want to tell you about, I really have only had just a few minutes in between each of these. Would you please go downstairs? I'm not stopping this video again. So I did want to show you, it's only been like 2 or 3 minutes since I put my Stop Blushing on, and then I put the topper on probably like 30 seconds ago I did. And if I do that, there's no transfer. It's on, it's not coming off. I've done this and I've drunk coffee. You just want to let it dry and set all the way before you eat or drink. I love you too, honey. And you want to avoid greasy foods. So the key with this is, as much as I love these, you can't put on your greasy lip balm or your lovely buttery lip scrub when you have this on, because that's what's going to remove this. So when you're ready to remove, pull out your lip balm, pull out your lip scrub. The oils will break down the bond of what's keeping this set. So that's really awesome. It's easy to remove, but eating oily foods will break it down. So just so you know, I've been really careful and had mine last up to 8 hours before. This isn't one of those, you've got to scrub it to get it off, it's going to last through anything lip stains. This is different. It's a Posh's Vial Lip Stain is its own thing. There's no alcohol in it. It's not going to tingle, sting, burn, or dry out your lips. And some people have said it hasn't worked with them, and I think maybe it's just body chemistry. Because the people who love it just love it, and it works great for them. And there are some people who say they can't get it to stay. But I think if you follow the tips I've given you, you're probably going to find it stays. I think maybe some people might not be applying it right. It is important to know how to get it on and how to avoid the oils and greasy foods that are going to make it break down and come off. Now there's green technology behind this. They're using a fermented date oil in the primer to help seal these layers together. They're trying to keep this as naturally based as possible and non-drying. So my lips are not dry at all, and I'm really happy with how they look. So if you're interested in Vial, check out my link below. Come join my Facebook group, Brave Michelle's Posh. I would love to have you join, and shoot me a message, put a comment below, ask questions. That's what I'm here for, and I'm so happy you were here with me today. I'll see you again for another video review. Thanks.